Hey guys, it's Bridget with Sandy Seed Company, and I'm here on our Ramona farm, and I have Megan, our amazing farmhand, and we're going to talk about using animals for your weed management needs. Weeds on this farm is really bad. It's one of our biggest expense, and so we brought these two adorable little animals on. Well, Megan was smart enough to do it, and they've really helped us cut down on the labor and costs of weeding. So what are they? Before I mess the name up, what are they called and what kind of animals are they?
They're Dorper sheep. They're hair sheep.
Dorper sheep. So they have hair. And how are they different from goats? For like if someone, you know, everybody wants goats, right? But
goats are great, except they try to escape.
Okay.
So, I mean, these guys take up a lot less space. They're adults already, and they don't try to escape as much. So
okay, so they're
a lot more manageable.
They're easier to manage. I've heard that goats are a little bit of like,
yeah, they can be.
They get out, they destroy your crops.
The sheep tend to be a little less picky as far as what they want to eat, so they're pretty manageable as far as anything that we got out here as far as weeds go.
And what's great about this is we've made a cage that we move, so we can just move them along, and they will eat some of the worst weeds that we have very happily. They'll eat bindweed, nutsedge,
the kyoku grass.
Yeah, the crazy grass, yeah. Bermuda.
Yeah. The mustard weed, they actually will pick at the mustard weed too.
So why don't we go meet them? Come on, let's go see them. Hi guys. Hi ladies. All right, so which one's which? I always forget. Large Marge?
Marge.
Hi.
Marge is more photogenic.
Hi, Large Marge and Toupee.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got these two little guys in here, or girls rather. They're both females, right?
Yep.
I guess I could look and tell, right? Yep. Obviously, Megan does the managing of the animals. That is her expertise. But what has been great for us on the farm is being able to integrate animals has not only made our farm more exciting, and we have these two cute things that we can love on, but we're not using gas, we're not using equipment, we're literally just using two animals that love eating what is a waste product for us to help make the farm more sustainable. This whole little cage here can actually move. We've got wheels on it, and it just gets moved like you would a chicken tractor, really. Now, I never recommend doing something that is a crazy amount of work unless you're really armed with knowledge. So what are the like two things that people really need to know if they want to integrate animals for grazing for weed management?
Just figuring out what type of weeds you have so you're not feeding anything noxious to them. And then also they do still require maintenance, so hoof trims. These guys will probably be due for a little bit of a haircut. They don't have anything on their bellies, but they will need to lighten the load on the top to keep them cool for the summer. So.
And obviously staying on top of water and care is a big one. You know, full disclosure, you're a vet tech.
Yep.
So, you know, she knows how to handle all of that stuff. I just come and be like, oh, they're cute. But it has been a game changer for the farm.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. And if any of you guys are using animal grazing techniques on an urban scale or a small scale or even a large scale, we would love to hear what you're using, if it's working, if your goats are behaving, because they usually don't, right?
Yes.
And so we'd love to hear from you. What are you using to manage weeds on your farm? Hi! Give me a kiss. All right, so some of you may be thinking you're concerned about the size of the cage, and we have had, that's a common question. Animals lovers may be concerned that this is not enough space for them to be happy. Well, it's worth understanding that they move from this cage to other grazing areas, and that this whole thing can get moved, which is really great. So they're always grazing fresh, delicious, you know, weeds for us is food for them. And they're interacting with us tons because we're on the farm here every single day, and they can go from different areas. This system may not work for you if you're in a really, really small area, or if you don't have the ability to move them enough and you have to supplement their feed. It can get very expensive. As I mentioned, our farmhand is a vet tech, so it really helps us in this arena. So do your research, make sure that the space that you have will allow them to be happy and healthy, and also make sure that you have enough grazing areas for them to eat, and if not, what is the cost of that supplemental feed? So let's just recap. Why do we have two sheep on our farm and we're getting more? Well, besides the fact that they're adorable, We did it because one of the #1 costs on the farm is weeding. Both the equipment that we have to use, you know, weed whacker or whatever, or the hand weeding, the labor that costs. And it just got to the point where we really couldn't manage it. We needed help, and we needed cute help. And so we employed these 2 guys to do it. And the reason why we didn't do goats is because goats can be a little more aggressive, a little bit harder to handle, and a little bit harder to keep in these, we call this the sheep mobile that we move around. So make sure you consider all of those things, and also make sure you have someone on your team that really knows a lot about animals. Again, Megan's a vet tech, that really helps us. But it has been a game changer for us, and I just wanted to share how amazing this change for us has been on the farm, and hear what you might be doing that's similar, and how we can maybe even improve upon what we're doing.